My name is David Howie, and I am the director of the Bryn School of Theatre Arts at the University of the Arts in Philadelphia. Thank you for coming to this annual showcase. Before I move on, I would like to thank Dan O'Neill, an alum of the school, for producing this event today, and to Amy Dukes-Brown, who is the head of our directing, playwriting, and production program, for directing it. I hope that you will all have the time and inclination to maybe stay behind for a little while afterwards and join us for a drink, snack, some conversation in the lobby. But most of all, thank you very much for coming today. And now I'd like to introduce you to the graduating class of 2017.
I wore this very same coat. My mama said, son, if you stay on the path, you'll find a river full of money where the rich fish float.
I said, I'll catch me them fish. And I searched low and searched high.
I'd seen more water than Columbus had seen.
I found me this lake that was greener than green.
I said, Mama, I know this is what you mean.
And I went to pull a sip. The river went dry. The river won't flow for me. No, no, no.
Won't flow for me, no, 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 no. I'll live my life on the up and up, and this is where I was meant to be. But the river don't, the river won't flow for me.
It's all luck, it's just luck. There's no way you can win the game, 'cause it's all luck, it's just luck.
The sinner and the saint can wind up the same, 'cause
It's all luck. Decides between the noose and the knot.
it's all luck, it's just luck when you're begging to switch with some rich son of a bitch who ain't never done nothing to deserve that life. It seems so easy to run until there's nowhere to go. You never get much for the dues you pay. You never go far on the easy way. There isn't much choice but to kneel and pray for the river, the river, the river. But the river won't flow for you, no, no, no. The river won't flow for you. The river can't, the river ain't never ever gonna flow for you. Never gonna flow for you. Never gonna flow for you.
Let me tell you something about this bike shop before you go off on another tirade about setting down your roots, because you've only been here for like 10 seconds. So, you see these bikes, and you see my tools, and then you see this, and you think, oh, this must be stage 15 or whatever. It's not. That is the shitty plastic sign that we have to hang in the middle of fucking January. These are hand-me-down tools that I had to buy for myself because Mike was too cheap to upgrade the ancient shit that we work with. This is patching up old tubes and selling them in messengers because we're the only shop they come to. Because we're cheap. And the most fucked up thing about it is that this place used to be the shop, you know? Back when Mike's dad ran the place, Bert, he built this place like by himself, like, I don't know, fucking million years ago. It was the shop in Chelsea, and after years of bugging Bert and Izzy, they finally gave me a job. My first job, my only job, and this place was the shit. Only Bert was old, and he ends up retiring and gives everything to Mike, who, as you probably figured out by now, couldn't give a shit because he went to business school or something. And then what happens? You know, the economy fucks everybody up the ass. This shop, right up the ass. Place across the street moves out, so then MHR moves in, and we're stuck with an empty bike lot. So, no offense, but you missed it. We crashed hard on the stage, only we didn't get back on the bike, you know, like some peppy motherfucker. And look, I appreciate your Alpe d'Huez speech, but dude, this is just a fucked up bike shop. Dizzy's right. If you belong anywhere, you belong across the street.
I took a knife and cut out her eye. I took it home and watched it wither and die. Well, she's lucky that I didn't slip her a smile. That's why she sleeps with one eye open. That's the price she'll pay. I said, hey, girl with one eye, get your filthy fingers out of my pie. I said, hey, girl with one eye, I'll cut your little heart out, 'cause you made me cry. You made me cry. You made me cry. You made me cry. You made me cry.
No, I definitely need the stuff. I do. So this is when Lydia and I were together, and she's like, it's science, you know? Look at the fingers. And I'm like, fingers? And she's like, the difference between this finger and that finger, like the length, that is how much testosterone you have. That is how fast you swim. And this is in November, and you know how at Thanksgiving they have us make Thanksgiving dinner for the poor kids as like charity? No, you know what I'm talking about. It's where you make like a turkey, like this, yeah. So each one of the swimmers made like a finger turkey for each one of the handicapped kids, and I took the pictures, measured the fingers, used them to figure out, and the two where there was the less distance was me and Rob. But that's not all. The order the other guys always came in was Tad, and then Rob, and then Craig, and the fingers were like that too. So like depending on the length of your finger, that is the order you're gonna win in a race. And I'm like, no way. I'm like, that really messes with my head. I'm like totally fucked. Because there's this limit, and no matter what I do, I can't get past this limit. And she's like, see what happens when you try this stuff. It's all natural. It's from baby fetuses or something. And I'm like, okay. And I try it. And it works. And I go from being number 4 all the time to being number 3 all the time to being number 2 all the time to being number 1 most of the time. And then I beat Phelps. And I beat Cullen. And I beat Lotke. And that's when the world started to notice me.
I've done everything right, followed the bloodline. Mom fell behind, I took up the slack. Breaking my back to work off the debt. And an unthankful brother's the thanks that I get. Eyes from the sun, don't look any higher. I've only begun my sacrifice. 18 years old, trapped in a life under the ground. I've done everything right. It feels like I'm 40, already the man I will be when I die. Don't bother with why, won't scream out for more. No use unearthing the boy I was before.
So there's this competition thing coming up.
What competition
Okay,
thing?
so every year, 100 bands compete to perform in the Festival.
Okay.
And for a chance to record an EP with Bryn Mawr, the slaying-ass rock god producer live.
Interesting.
This is big shit for me, Biscuit. Okay, right now, we're just a local band, but if we get the right platform, I don't know, man, we could book some gigs in other cities, make some money, get the fuck out of Tucker. If we get that finalist spot, that is it. That's everything, we're out.
I'm not a musician.
It's not about being a musician, it's about lava. Or your solar plexus. Or without thinking. I'm fucking thinking. What could you do if you tried?
No, I don't know. What was I doing with my body?
You were kind of like. Yeah, okay, yeah, stay there. Take a deep breath. Don't puke, but try to puke. Okay, there's an acid inferno in your stomach. Lunch is going down to hell. And hell is hungry. Hell wants to fucking eat. Ready? 1, 2, 3. No! I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. Just loosen up. Loosen up. Come on. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, loosen up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What pisses you off?
Global warming.
Not personal enough.
I take it very personally.
Well, that's stupid. It's not personal. Next.
Getting a bloody nose at school.
Does that embarrass you?
It's like my body decides to betray me at the worst possible moment.
Just deal with it, you whip. I bleed very heavily. Oh, it's disgusting.
This isn't working.
You're not as smart as you think you are.
No, I am.
No one likes you and you have no friends.
And that's because I had to get rid of them. All my friends are little babies doing little baby things, and I'm not a child.
Yes, you are, you little baby. Just because you're a little baby. You need so much care and attention. You can't even drive a car.
You know what really makes me mad? Every day when I get home and I have to feed the cats.
What?
It isn't my responsibility. They aren't my cats.
Whose cats are they?
My mom's. She didn't want to feed them. She thought it'd be too traumatic. And my dad doesn't get home until like 5:18 or 5:20 most days. And they can't wait that long to eat.
They can't fucking feed themselves.
I know. That's what I said.
I can't believe this is what pisses you off.
Well, at first I didn't really mind, but they never show me any affection. Like once, Berbers just jumped onto my lap from underneath the table while I was eating breakfast. But she didn't quite get up there, you know? She like missed, so she just dug her claws and ripped on my shins. I was wearing shorts. What a bitch.
What a bitch.
And sometimes, you know, I don't want to go straight home after school. Sometimes, maybe, I want to go to someone's house. I don't know whose house, but what if I wanted to go? Cats. What if I wanted to go to the library and do newspaper Sudoku? Cats.
Cats.
Why did he make her take them?
Next time I take you into custody, Norca, I'm not gonna slap you on the wrist. Yeah. The next time, Norca, I'm gonna send you ass to Bellevue. And when you get to Bellevue, you're gonna bug out. You're gonna hit somebody or wild out somehow. Then they're gonna medicate your ass. Then you're gonna be real fucked up. They're gonna medicate you and send you to Creedmoor for mental rehabilitation. You know you can't sign yourself out of Creedmoor, right? I mean, you must have been to Creedmoor before. Half your family passed through there, no? And that brain of yours, Norca, that you love so much, even though it's killing you, Creedmoor gonna snatch that brain. Snatchy, snatchy. No more brain. No more, no. Creedmoor gonna snatch that brain, and before you know, you're gonna weigh 300 pounds, have hair in places where God did not intend, and you're gonna have one of those faces. You know the face I'm talking about, don't you? The institutionalized face. The no more brain smile like a 3-year-old face. The I've been downgraded from a human to a mammal face. And we're nasty market. You're gonna be in
I guess you wonder where I've been to search and find the love within. Well, I came back to let you know that I think for you that I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you can't give up. In my world, only you. Me too for love that I would not do. Make me too for love that I would not do.
Would you look at that coppered ceiling? Look at that chandelier. Excuse me, but how I'm feeling is 100 proof I could raise the roof. I'm so happy to be here. I've been kind of missing Mom and Daddy, sort of in a spin since Cincinnati. The morning flight, a major bore, but then we opened the cabin door and ta-da! Here I am. Lord knows I've had the will and the resources, but Mom and Dad kept saying, hold your horses. I guess those ponies couldn't wait. Pardon me, folks, but they've left the gate. I may be late, but here I am. I mean, the air is French, the air is French, the spice and sear sans air is French, the skies are French, the fries are French, those guys are French, these fries are French. Pardon me if I fly off the handle, no place else on earth could hold a candle. So many beady beastie folks, let's face it, just we easy folks. Excuse me on my spout, I'm letting my shit go out. I'm sorry to shout, but here I
Right, so, welcome to the Flamingo exhibit, and I'm a little hungover, so if we could just keep our questions to a minimum, that would be great. Now, most people, they think flamingos are born pink, but flamingos actually get their color from food. That's right, they're food. So we feed them these specially engineered food pellets that contain this pigment that they used to get in their diet, you know, I don't know, back in the wild. And for years, these food pellets worked, you know? Kept them pink. Eventually homesickness sets in. Once homesickness enters the food chain, how do you get it out? Specially engineered food pellets don't do the trick anymore, so now our staff's biologists are working overtime to try to find a permanent cure to get the pink back. What do scientists know because I was pretty fucking wasted this morning, and I tried to sleep, but I couldn't because I had this dream that everyone around me was speaking a different language, and no one could understand what I was trying to say. And so then I woke up, but I couldn't fall back asleep, you know, because I was all alone and wide awake, so it's real, okay? The loneliness is real. So any questions?
You're a rich girl, and it's gone too far, and you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on your old man's money, you can rely on the old man, honey. It's a bitch girl, and it's gone too far, you know it don't matter anyway. Say money, but it won't get you too far, get you too far. Don't you know that it's wrong to take what he's given you, so far gone on your own. You can get along, you try to be strong, but you'll never be strong. Rich girl, oh, you're a rich girl. You're rich, you're rich, rich girl. Rich girl, and it's gone too far, you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on your old man's money, you can rely on the old man, honey. It's a rich girl, and it's gone too far, you know it don't matter anyway. Say money, but it won't get you too far, get you too far.
Hi! My name's Austin, and I believe in live and let live. I swear to God, nobody else believes in this but me. I'm in my house. I'm doing what I do when I'm not doing what I do. I'm an actor. And people come around, call. People get me to try and go here, do this, eat that, believe this, change my hair, change my clothes, my manners, my posture. I'll tell you this. It don't make me feel loved. And this is a battle, because people want to tell you what to do. And they're looking for an angle, any angle, a way in. If they find out you're a little bit shaky about your nose, they'll talk about your nose. All the time! How's your nose today? How do you feel about your nose? You must be worried about your nose. What are you going to do about your nose? Until you scream in their face and tell them to get out of your fucking business! Or you get a nose job. But if you do that, they got you. This one part of you is not you anymore. You're now someone else's idea of how you should be. You're on your way to becoming someone you don't even know. A doll in dress-up clothes. I hate this society so much, I want to burn it down. But what? No, I don't. But sometimes I feel like it's me versus them, me versus society. I believe in live and let live, but society doesn't.
I've always been the kind of gal that had a lot to say. I says the things that's on my mind, too dumb to shy away. But you hush my mouth and instead read a song I've never heard. I guess that means that you are just too beautiful for words. I've seen this life from high and low, and all that's in between. I dance with dudes, grew cats, and courted like a queen. But when I see what's in your heart, oh
I think you know that. And if I were you, I would get my head out of my ass, take a good look around, and make some fresh choices. Just because I'm mean doesn't mean that I'm wrong. And just because you're meaner than me doesn't mean that you're right. I'm just saying.
You went out for a little fun. Well, I know bars always have fun. The morning sun and I are true. Time to make it dawn on you. Be good or be gone. I'll be good to be done wrong. So be good, I'll be gone. Well, you're a mean mistreater, an old bar leader, a bundle of low down charm. But I can't get used to you being such a rooster. I wasn't born. I gotta stand to the living and demand you were giving me everything I've given you. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Darling, you better listen. I'll be good or be gone. I've been good too long to be done wrong. So be good or be gone.
You have your head so far up your own butt. If I was covered in killer ants and being stung to death right in front of you, you wouldn't even know it. I mean, we joke about how you don't watch my show, but that's what I do. I make TV. I mean, that's my life. My life. I mean, there's so many things that you don't even know about me. I was impotent for a year. I had an unhealthy relationship to sleeping pills and cut cold turkey. I dated a Russian woman twice my age and loved her. So, you know, just because I'm wasting my goddamn Stanford Berkeley education making cheerful, ironic TV shows does not mean that I'm not so full of despair. I mean, nobody who takes pleasure as seriously as I do could possibly be happy. Don't you know that? I mean, look at me. Look at me. I don't take my romantic life seriously. And I'm probably a sex addict. And I don't want kids because it is too easy to fuck them up. And aside from mom and dad, you are the only one in my life that I have ever truly loved. And you are half insane. And I am feeling more and more like Hugh Hefner, so welcome to the Golden State. I am California, and you know what? California is not happy.
losers if we don't go to Egypt and sell water pipes. We're completely irrelevant as human beings if we read the New York Times. Does that seem smart to you?
Okay, that's not really what he said.
That's absolutely what he said. I'm irrelevant because I live in a nice apartment. I love that. How about I'm irrelevant because I'm an overeducated girl?
That's not what he said.
He said I'm sexually inadequate.
He said the story was sexually inadequate.
How would he know? He didn't read more than 6 words.
He's not talking about you. He's talking about the story.
A story he hasn't read.
Well, I mean, he read the first page, right? I mean, we all sat here, right? We watched him read the first page.
Big fucking deal. What's your point, Martin?
I don't have a point. I'm just saying that's all we get, right? Everybody says that if you can't get him on the first page, that's all you get.
So it's my fault that I stood here and got completely humiliated by that asshole? Everybody acted like it. They all said he's rough, but he's a great teacher. I don't see what's so great about just being abused. That's not teaching. That's just being a shithead. If I want someone to tell me I'm wasting my time, I can just talk to my mother. Everyone thinks it's so cool and fun to be mean to artists, but if we weren't here, there would be nothing but anarchy and chaos and immorality. We are the soul of the culture. People could just fucking be nice to us once in a while. What are you still doing here? Douglas is out there having drinks with the love of your life. Why are you hanging out with the loser?
She's not the love of my life. Are you kidding?
Give me a break.
She's a twit.
Oh yeah, guys hate that. It sucks that she's gorgeous too. But how do they connect? My old science teacher would never let us take anything home. She wouldn't even let us take shit out of the chemical hood.
Chemicals are dangerous. They don't belong outside the chemical hood.
I know. I've seen the Carol posters.
Those posters aren't funny. That girl is blind now.
Carol isn't a real person.
I know.
Those posters are an ad made by the goggles company.
They're called safety glasses.
Right. It's stupid to believe a safety company making posters about safety equipment.
If you showed up to chemistry, you would know that chemicals are capable of effing up your face.
Just say you think I'm stupid.
I think you think you're stupid.
I think you think I'm stupid.
I don't think you're stupid.
I think you think I am.
I think you're lazy.
I'm not lazy.
Your mind is languishing in a cage of sloth. Where are you even from? I read your homework.
Okay, that is not a reflection of my laziness. That is a reflection of my priorities. I have better shit to be doing with my time.
What could possibly be more important than doing your homework?
Are you kidding me?
No, you want to be a musician for your job?
I am a musician for my life.
That is so stupid. You have a miserable life ahead of you.
What the fuck do you know about it?
A lot.
You don't know shit.
Okay.
Do you even play anything?
No.
What, you're just an expert in observation.
That's basically the definition of a scientist.
You don't know shit about music. All you know is what you make up in your head about punk kids who skip class to smoke and shave each other's heads.
My dad used to be a composer. He had a million demo reels for a bunch of movies that never got made, and only ever got hired to do crappy radio commercials. And one day, last year, he stopped showering and started napping all the time. So my mom slept with one of the tellers at our bank, and now she lives in Michigan, and my dad is an accountant.
That's some bullshit about your mom. Why are you still here?
School.
You stayed to go to school in DeKalb? We don't do education county.
Yes.
Where they just shoved an entire magnet arts program into the most overpopulated high school in the district 2 weeks before school started.
My mom didn't know they were going to do that. I'm not musical.
How do you grow up with a musician dad and end up not musical?
Yeah, well, I think I got lucky. My dad is useless. I might actually do something important with my life.
Okay, first of all, that's bullshit. Music is obviously important. And second of all, that's bullshit. You just don't want to end up miserable and divorced.
That's not true. I want to be an organic chemist, working on something that nobody realizes is made by organic chemists. I want
find. You'll find some sense, you'll lose your mind. Mirror, mirror on my soul, what's the secret that you hold? Will I find my way back home, or will I run away, run away, run away, run away? Everyone's a savior, everyone's a charlatan, everyone is sure they found a way. Maybe you're my savior, maybe you're my charlatan. You catch your breath, you miss your train, all to lose and all to gain. Mirror, mirror on my soul, what's the secret that you know? Will I find my way back home, or will I
Run away, run away, run away, run away.
will I find my way back home? Frankly, I've never seen so many gifts before. There's so much ribbon. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Do you mind if we save the ribbon? Because I wouldn't mind having the ribbon. I haven't taken any yet. I was going to ask you if you wanted it. But see, I've got this collection of Barbies and Kens. And gee, I think that this ribbon would go with the whole ensemble really perfectly. See this ensemble that I got? They're all arranged with their arms up in the air because they're doing the firewalking ceremony. And Barbie has on the lime green outfit and the pink feather boa and the gold bodice, and Ken, well, Ken is just doing the lambada. So, of course, they all have Mai Tais. And, you know, they're just all having a really good time. And the convertible is parked nearby, so you know they can go see the sunset whenever they want. And when people come over and they see my collection, they just say, wow. Because they can't believe I've actually done it. But I'm sorry, I think if that's who you are, then that's who you are. And that's why we're here. Everybody should be who they are, right? I mean, some people like to be taken forcefully in bed, okay? Some people. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but everyone should feel free to choose for themselves.
Please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? I got razors a ripping and tearing and stripping my heart apart as well. Tonight you told me that you ache for something new, and some other woman is looking like something that might be good for you. Go on and hold her till the screaming is gone. Go on, believe her when she tells you nothing's wrong. But I'm the only one who walked across the fire for you. And I'm the only one who drowned in my desire for you. It's only fear that makes you run, the demons that you're hiding from, when all your promises are gone. I'm the only one, yeah, yeah. I'm the only one.
My family never had too much, made the best of every day. Ate what's on our plates, you know, never threw a thing away. We kept our nightmares on the shelf, our dreams were on the table. Pass them down and help yourself, as long as you are able. Got some years ahead to go. You'll go free if you take it slow. Got some years, it won't be long. You'll be free to sing your song. Oh boy, you got left to cry. Oh boy, those precious little
right? No.
Miss Ryan!
So, it's Sunday at 9 a.m. I bet you're on your way to church or something. I'm totally kidding, but I mean, it would be fine if you were going to church. Church is a very serious thing. Very. So, oh my gosh, you know what? When I was in 7th grade, I got kind of turned off the whole church thing because I had this raging school crush on my Sunday school teacher, and apparently they were caught having an affair with the organ player, and apparently they were caught having butt sex. I was devastated. I think I meant to say anal sex. I don't. I would like to make dinner for you. Yeah? Well, I wanted to tell you, the thing I wanted, what I wanted to tell you was that, I'm really lonely. And I think that, you might be too. And I've been lately waking up and having these dreams where I give birth to whole-sized people, like big-sized ones. And they're smarter than me, and they can name all 50 states, and the rivers that run through them. And I'm free all week. Call me. Thanks for the sex.
Oh, darling, please believe me. I'll never do you no harm. Believe me when I tell you that I'll never do you no harm. 'Cause when you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know, I nearly broke down and cried when you told me that you didn't need me anymore. Well, you know, I nearly broke down and died. Oh, darling, if you leave me, I'll never make it alone. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never make it alone. I sang hallelujah in the choir. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I confessed my darkest deeds to an envious man. My brothers, they never went blind for what they did, but I may as well have in the name of the Father, the skeptic, and the Son. I have one more stupid question. We all had our reasons to be there. We all had a thing or two to learn. We all needed something to cling to. So we did. We all had delusions in our heads. We all had our minds made up for us. We all needed something to cling to. So we did. So then he pretends that he didn't say what he just said. Tries to coast over it entirely. And she's standing there like, what the fuck did you just say? And while he's standing there like shitting his pants, she just, oh my god, she just rears back. And wham! She just punches this guy right in the face. And the whole room goes quiet. And he's standing there clutching his face and making this weird whimpering sound. And everybody's looking at him except for me. Because I'm looking at her. And you can barely see it. It's barely there. It's just this tiny, tiny, tiny little thing, but I see it. She's got this little
snarl going on? This real animal thing. And that's it. That's when I'm like, I must know this girl. This girl must be in my daily life from now on. I mean, she really beat the shit out of me.
They made a statue of us. They put it on a mountain top. Now tourists come and stare at us. Bubble bubbles with their gum. Take photographs for fun. Have fun. They made a statue of us. They made a statue of us. The tourists come and stare at us. Sculptors marvel, sends regards. They made a statue of us. They made a statue of us. Our noses have begun to rise. We're living up dead dreams. Rummaging for answers in the pages. We're living up dead of dreams. And it's contagious. And it's contagious. And it's contagious. And it's contagious. Oh, my man, I love you so. You'll never know. All my life is just despair. But I don't care. When he takes me in his arms, the world is bright. Alright. What's the difference if I say I'll go away? When I know I'll come back on my knees someday. For whatever my man is, I am his forevermore. Oh, my man, I love him so. He'll never know. All my life is just despair, but I don't care. When he takes me in his arms, the world is bright. Alright, what's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know I'll come back on my knees someday? For whatever my man is, I am his
Seriously? Why?
Why what?
Why?
Well, what do you think? I mean, black is slimming.
Seriously?
I'm in mourning. For my life. I'm unhappy.
Oh. Wow, okay. Are you really that unhappy?
You're an idiot.
Maybe, but
What?
nothing.
What?
Nothing. It's just that my life is so much worse than yours. Like, way worse than yours.
Okay, how is that even possible?
I'm poor.
I'm poor.
I'm poorer. And I'm sad most of the time. I have to teach kids for tests of something that I utterly don't believe in, which is a ridiculous way for me to spend my time.
Okay. Well, I'm a cook. Part-time. That's not even a real job.
I have flat feet, which, you know, hurt a lot. And I'm an orphan, which is, you know, unsettling.
What are we, in a fucking Dickens novel?
And I'm unhappy in love. I'm unhappy in love. And because, you know, I love you ridiculously, and you know you barely tolerate me.
anxiety, but I'm sorry, dealing with that is much harder than mourning your lost, forgotten, whatever.
Huh.
But I'm still hopeful. I still have hope.
Aw. Wow.
Hope. Hey, so what is Conrad's thing?
Soon.
And what is it exactly?
It's a site-specific performance event.
What's his site?
Just like a play, but not as stupid.
Stupid.
Everyone's pretending to be somebody else.
Oh. And what do they do?
Well, they behave. They say things and do things, but no one's pretending to be like Bob or Trudy. It's not like fucking 5-year-olds on a playground. It's, God, it's deeper than that. It's art.
Anita's in that, right?
Yeah.
That's great. That Con and Nita can have that together. That they can have that in common. That she can be part of this arts. What a relationship. I mean,
Can you shut the